Spare the Dying. Stabilize is the name of the spell, I think.
Oh.
That does spare the
It's
dying.
stabilize, Rachel. Should you try looking for stabilize?
The target loses the dying condition, though it remains unconscious. No, because spare the dying was definitely like some sort of like preserve the body indefinitely, so you can then have it resurrected.
Yeah, that is.
Resurrected.
I know what spell you're talking about. It's not called Spare the Dying.
It's probably like keep dead fresh.
There's some sort of like preserve the corpse spell.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I don't want his stinky Eidolon being stinky.
Might get stanky.
Let's go. The hills in the west, where the dusk never ends. Our party has lost Silas, their very dear friend. They sought refuge at Kresk with Dmitri Kreskov. He turned them away sadly, but before they went off, he mentioned an important missing person in town. And giving them hair, he bade them go down to the Hag Witch of Berez, a ruined city in the swamp. Ro was so mad, she practically stomped. Now,
she stomped.
Now, what to their wondering eyes did appear but dire Lord Strahd, riding a flaming nightmare? While he spoke in the town, our heroes felt way off track. But then, what do you know? It seems like Silas is back. Welcome, friends, back to Barovia.
Gentle repose.
A plus.
Yes, gentle repose.
A plus.
Pull up my notes.
Why can't I find gentle repose?
That might be like Owatsi. They probably gave it a different name if they gave it a name at all. They might have just decided that it's not that important.
Don't want him to stink.
There's something called Sprout. How about Sprout? Where's the journal? There we go.
Probably figure something out. You can pray for a spell.
Pray for some stank.
Pray for some stank.
I thought Gentle Repose was a Pathfinder spell.
No, that was a D&D spell. It was awful ghostly today, Dane.
What? Ghost. Stink.
Ghost. 43.
I don't know if I ever finished building my character.
It's called Peaceful Rest is what it is now.
Peaceful.
Nice.
Corpse doesn't decay, nor can it be transformed into the undead. So I feel like that would not be good.
Is an Eidolon undead, or is it like a construct?
Yeah, his Eidolon is undead.
It is undead.
So if I cast Peaceful Rest so you don't smell, then you're fucked.
Just fucking kill it. Like, ooh!
It's already undead.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, I guess in mechanically speaking, it would work. You could preserve the body with it. That's fine.
Or you can get 500 toads, Rachel. 500 toads.
I don't want 500 toads. I don't want him to stink.
500 stinky toads.
500 toads. So fast.
There's our notes for today.
Oh.
I forgot to do that last week. But it's okay. We're on the way back to the winery, right?
On the way back to the winery.
Wines.
So.
Like fancy British spelling.
Right. Let's see. So you had rested till morning at the bridge. You went a few hours to Kresk. I would say probably by evening, if you guys were just traveling to the winery, you would get to about the place where the trap was sprung, where Silas met his demise. The twig blights and everything. The blights and werewolves attacked you.
Oh yeah, let's set up camp where Silas died.
I was saying, like, you don't have to be like exactly there.
No.
But that's like roughly,
Same spot.
Roughly the place.
Well, hell, I think this is where you perish, Silas. This is a great place to camp for the night.
But before we get there, as you guys are traveling back from Kresk, you know, so I'm not even like double confirming what you guys actually want to do. I'm just assuming that what you told me on Discord is happening.
Feels so
because
railroaded.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Never
prep for
mind,
it.
it's too late to go back.
It's too late. You made your choice.
You had your chance.
You made your choice. I will say, actually, before you get to the crossroads where the road goes back towards Valaki. That same road passes Argynvostholt, and from what you understand,
Argynvostholt.
there's a road along the river that leads to an old ruined town called Berez. The rumors you've heard of Berez, just to recap in your mind, I've thrown a lot at you. You've heard hints of maybe starting even from Fiona Watchter. You knew that she ran away from her home to learn spellcraft, or maybe not to learn spellcraft, but she did learn spellcraft while she was gone from her home. And she mentioned running away to the south. You now have also heard of the lead from Dmitry Kreskov, the Burgomeister of Kresk. He knows that there is a very powerful diviner, that a swamp witch, that he sent some hair of a very important person in town, and he wanted you guys to get a scrying spell on so he could have some information to find this person. He didn't want you to find the person himself. He just was looking for information so he could find them. But that's basically so far what you know of Berez. Argynvostholt, you now have met two undead knights, revenants, that both bade you visit Argynvostholt if you stand against Strahd, and there seek out Sir Godfrey Gwillem. I'm not speaking in Elven, I'm speaking in Taldane. The other hints you've known about Argynvostholt, Silas, when you were visiting Castle Ravenloft, had found some suits of armor bearing dragon crests, and had inferred some knowledge about a order of knights sworn to a good dragon in the land.
Tone.
What other information have you guys gotten, just for recap's sake? What do you know about the werewolves?
They don't like Dane.
You did not like Silas.
Nope.
They're
Silas
up in the north.
Square now. We're
Silas
square though.
Silas killed their bay. You were told by Muriel that, that badass scout that's along with you. Remember her? She knows that they're north of Kresk, the seat of the mountains. She personally doesn't go up there much because they're much more active up there, but she knows their lair is up there. I think that's what we know. Any other recap, guys?
Good recap.
Where was the dragon people at?
Argynvostholt.
Oh,
Where do you want to go?
Fucking want to go there so bad.
Andy, can you make me a separate character sheet for my Eidolon?
Sure. How I do that?
I think it's just another PC actor. And then I think I can, with one of those modules that we installed, I think I can link it to my sheet somehow.
Let me see if it's turned down on the modules. Manage modules.
Turn down for
Eidolon
what?
Helpers is on, but unverified for this version. Probably fine.
Probably fine.
It's unverified. Who cares?
What's the worst that could happen?
What is the worst that could happen?
It gets verified. Then who knows? I had to put on my jammy jams. Ugh.
So I have options to create a familiar or other player character.
Okay.
What do you think? Familiar?
I think. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, if it doesn't
Still trying
work,
to figure it out. Okay.
Quests in
there.
Lucky.
I'll figure it out.
No, I don't think that's right. Because it actually has stats, right?
Yeah, it does. I think I do. I think I do need a character sheet. Views the Rolodex. Controls multiple sheets to group into a single window. Sync the Rolodex.
Sync
I
it.
see the sheet link stuff here.
So what I'm doing is I'm making you an NPC page and a new PC page, and you can decide what you want to do.
Cool.
Based on the stats, because the NPC page is usually nice because it has much more simplified stats and stuff. But it's okay. Your call. I probably have to assign those to you. Configure ownership. Dane. Owner. Configure ownership. Dane. Owner. Save changes. Done. Okay.
On the road to the Wizards of Winery.
I'm going to take away old Silas from everyone because he is not yours anymore.
Oh,
He's mine.
he's dead.
He is mine.
Can't help but notice there's a row and then there's werewolf row.
She's mine too. She's mine too.
Oh, then she was gone.
Yep.
Should have spoke up. I'm an idiot.
Cool. All right. So you get to the a little after midday. You get back to the bridge. After which, there's the crossroads to go south to the Wizards of Wines, or go east to go back to Vallaki, Argynvostal, and Berez. There's a figure on the bridge facing away from you.
It's that same fucking ghost.
No. It is a figure cloaked in shadow, though it is the middle of the day. Wisps of
Sorry.
Wisps of black, almost like black smoke, seem to be almost like billowing off in kind of waves and falling down to the ground where they dissipate to nothing. The figure seems to be facing away from you, though it's hard to tell because they really just look like a dark cloaked silhouette.
Is it standing in the same place that ghost was that we talked to?
Not exactly, no. It's hard. I mean, it's just a bridge. There's only so many places to stand, so it's not that far off. Plus or minus 5 feet.
All right.
The figure facing away from us, you said?
Yeah, and figure. You haven't seen this figure, although I think someone talked to them earlier at night, and they did have a staff. You did clock that they had a staff, but they're holding a staff in one of their hands.
The one I saw with the fire.
Probably facing away from you. Just standing there. Their heads sort of moving back and forth as if they're looking for something.
I'm gonna quietly say to Ro, I've had bad luck of late. Do we hail this traveler or wait them out?
The person I talked to by the fire that one night?
Sure is. Please look similar to. You didn't. No distinguishing features to confirm, but
what happened to the fire that night? They're invisible. I grabbed them. What did we talk about? What did they say?
what did they say?
Hold, please.
Andy, I can't remember. Is this the same character? Because I saw somebody at night too.
Oh, yeah.
The same
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, Lee, you would recognize this figure as at the unique in appearance and strikingly similar to the one you talked to at night.
Okay.
Right before that, frostbitten druid arm was found in the woods.
That's right.
That's right. So potential ally, but also dangerous, and we can't trust them.
Yep.
What the fuck did they say to me? The fire that night.
I chose my words so carefully.
I'm trying to figure out what session that was.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I can pull up the notes.
Look, I have not been taking very detailed notes for no reason at all.
We were at.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Here's the whole fucking conversation.
Okay.
It was clocked in on this one.
Bam!
Oh my god. Okay.
The quotes is the figure, the R is you. Oh, and it asks,
Bella
have you
must be
eaten yet?
saved.
That's how it started. Have you eaten yet?
Right. You'll be getting many times. Cell must be saved. Is it? But it's not Van
what's it?
Richter's son, right? That's somebody else. Because they're also like a spirit figure. But there's a different spirit figure.
Have we ever actually seen him, though?
Yeah, we saw him because we went into the whatever spirit world to save or to kill the ghost thing.
So this is a different person than
his
Richter's
son
son.
is like, I don't know, like a teenage boy or 12 years old or something like
Right.
that.
Okay.
Sort of locked in a boyish spirit form,
Right.
even though he's probably been dead for decades.
Yeah, so this is not Von Richten's son.
Well done, Abe. How about hero point?
Thanks, Andy. Came to win.
Save her you must. We will get him again many times. Okay, so we did save Stella. We should talk to this individual. They know things.
I don't see anything else that I put in there.
Oh, that's funny. That's why I had Muriel selected. Apparently, the template I used for her didn't know common. So if I was going to type to you guys, I wasn't going to be able to type in common.
This whole time, she has no idea what we're saying. She just nods and then says random things. That's amazing.
She only knows Elven and Sakvaroth.
And I memorized these sentences.
I want to set things right.
Andy, I think I need this too at some point.
Okay.
It's the companion compendia or whatever it's called.
Companion compendium.
Oh, Andy left. You made me so mad.
Out.
He just left.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I need this.
One companion too much.
I knew it was going to be a problem. I knew it was going to be a problem before I sent it.
You pushed it. You pushed it so hard.
Oh, I did it. Now I did it.
No.
All right, I will get to that.
Okay, so that's the conversation I had with the dude, and then Lee also had a conversation, and then this figure went and killed a druid, right?
Or at least chopped his arm off. Yeah.
Presumably.
You had a conversation with Boris. I didn't notate. Oh.
Lee's gonna say, what's the worst that could happen? And he's gonna step forward and hail the figure on the bridge.
The figure shifts. Again, it's hard to track their movements and what's actually happening just because the edges of them are so blurred. But it seems like they kind of are like turning towards you. They're turning sideways. And without another word from you, the figure says, same voice, even if you weren't sure this was the same figure before, the voice surely sounds the same, as if warbling, as if coming through thick water. You must not go to the winery. There is a trap. You're in danger.
Gotta kind of miss that boat.
Do you say that? Do you say that?
No.
A trap laid for us in particular, or a trap laid in general?
The werewolves seek vengeance. Silas's life is in danger.
The werewolves are at the winery?
Like you might be a little behind on the times here, friend.
No. Late. I'm late. This isn't... What?
The werewolves have had their vengeance upon Silas.
This isn't right.
Don't go all white rabbity on us.
Does anyone still live at the winery?
The trap on the road to the winery. The trap. Werewolves. Seeking vengeance. Seeking blood. The blood of our friend. He is dead. I didn't stop it.
Listen, no hard feelings.
The figure disappears.
Oh, fucking hell. Is the figure cloaked? Does the figure have a face?
Yeah. I'll make a perception check. Rachel. Let's go. First roll is a minute.
It's like, is the figure one of us, like, from the future? Is this, like, weird?
Yeah, because
Probably
the
weird,
blood
but
of our
yeah.
friend.
Travel-y stuff.
I see everything.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Tell me who this person is, because I see them.
So, you do see
Everything.
the cloak is pulled. That's very good roll. This person is... You make out enough to know the cloak is sort of in front, so there isn't much to see of their face, but you do see the form of a man in there, and you can make out from that roll and your other just general knowledge of people and how people are built. This strikes you as like a masculine form.
A masculine human.
Hard to say humanoid at the very least, because really what you're seeing is like nose down.
How tall are they?
Average.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like average build.
Yeah. And again, it's hard to make out that from the cloak, and the cloak plus like weird dark magical stuff billowing off of them.
Some basic bitch dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be offended if that turns out to be me, Rachel. Some basic bitch dude.
Basic bitch dude from the future.
One thing with that roll,
I see everything.
One thing you do notice, because again, there's not much of the actual person to see. However, you do see on their hand there are dark, twisting lines along them. You would guess if they weren't so black that they were veins. But they can't possibly be veins because the veins aren't black.
Hey, are you taking notes? It's corrupted Corvus from the future with black veins.
Probably is. Black vein Corvus.
So, the figure disappears after freaking out a little bit.
Cool.
So you guys have an option. You could go south to the Wizard of Wine's winery if you want to.
No, there's a trap. Silas will die.
Or you could head east back to Vallaki or any of the other places. Or you could go south to the Wizard of Wine's winery where maybe there are things prepared.
We can just go back to Vallaki. We've got to, like...
Okay.
It's up to you, though.
No, we either go to the Wizard of Winery or we go to find the swamp hag to find the person and get into the town.
Yes. I think
Well,
either
Lucky's on their
way,
own for now.
we
Who
don't
the
have
fuck
much
was
time.
that? Says Muriel.
Oh.
In common? Did she say it in common?
Yeah, she says it in
It's
common.
just Elven. I didn't know you spoke Elven.
Sakravath.
God bless you.
We attract the spirits of. We don't fucking know. I think they're friendly.
We ran into this figure once before, but yeah, we never really found out who it is, who or what it is.
Well, I guess you've seen them twice so far, and they haven't tried to kill you, so that's a win.
That's true. A lot of people do try to kill us, so that's a plus in his column.
All right. Well, onward and upward, she says. And she's going to start heading south.
Cool.
Do you follow her? Do you want to stop her?
Yes, we're going south. We're going to the Wizard's Winery,
I mean,
where you've prepared your adventure.
look.
I
heard
can't.
what you guys said that you want some more combats, but I need to prep for those.
I'm really hoping that Andy this whole time has been trying to talk us out of going there because he didn't prep the Wizards of Wine. But we're going there. Either way.
Psychology
I didn't finish prepping Wizards of Wine, but I finished at least the first part of Wizards of Wine.
Choo choo.
Enough for one session.
There better not be any Thomases on this adventure.
There's so many Thomases. It's all Thomas.
Choo choo.
Nothing but Thomas.
So
Chugga motherfuckers.
getting to about dusk-ish. You could probably push farther if you wanted to. Muriel says, if we push into the night, we can make it close to Wizards of Wines, I think. If we're willing to push into the night, I can get us pretty much there. I will say you're right about where the Blight werewolf attack happened. Which, by the way...
We're just back in werewolf territory. Oh my god.
No. So as far as you know, Muriel is under the impression that the werewolf territory is to the north.
Okay, they're just here for Silas. Mission accomplished.
And you did hear howls going north.
Right.
Celebratory.
So
Celebratory.
the only thing we know about Wizards of Winery is that a shipment is late.
Very late.
Very late.
Yeah.
So if they're dead, they're already dead. So we don't need to rush.
Maybe.
But they're not. But they're not dead.
Ro's not saying this. Rachel's saying this.
Got it.
So
Like
Argon
yes, we
Vassal.
want to go, but it's not like, oh my god, getting there tonight's gonna make a difference because shit's already happened there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So we should rest and get some spells back before we show up.
Right. So you're at about day 5 out of 14 for the next one.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
You feel it. In fact,
I know. I'm gonna eat everyone's faces,
No.
starting with
You have
So,
to talk
listen,
about
you are actually feeling every day. You are feeling more and more yourself, and less werewolf. So you might actually be. This is up to however you want to play it. But the closer you get to the new moon, the less pull that lunar cycle has over you.
Okay.
So we are getting pretty close. That 1 week is going to be the new moon, and the pull of the werewolf is going to be at its weakest. So.
Can an Eidolon turn into a werewolf? What if I eat the Eidolon?
Who knows?
I mean, just eat them, I suppose.
Did he need all his parts?
Prickly pickle.
You are going to cross the path of the last combat, which you guys left pretty hastily last time. If anyone wished to do any more, so the bodies of all of the blights are still there. They're about a day old, so they're decently fine. They're just plants. If anyone wanted to do some kind of recall knowledge checks to learn any combat stuff about them, do some testing on the bodies.
Yeah.
I knew there were weaknesses you guys were not expecting from these particular blights. Right?
Yeah.
If we're gonna stop and Corvus is gonna do blight research, I would like to. She spent the battle running to get to the battle and then losing her shit.
Yeah.
If we're gonna pause for Corvus to look at blight stuff, she's actually gonna study the tracks of the wolves and the werewolves.
Oh yeah.
and try to get some insight on them, because someday she's gonna murder them all.
Roll lore warfare.
I have that.
Yeah, you do.
Wow.
You have set up and defended against enough battles to know what to look for in these situations.
Parker, close the door, please. Thank you.
Parker. Ooh, good roll. You're rolling hot tonight.
Hot.
Okay.
Or cold.
Cool. You humperdinck this. So, here's what you.
Humperdinck.
Not dumping anything right now.
You humperdinck it. You
humping your dink.
You dissect the battle in your brain based on the tracks.
I'm on the same page, Andy.
You humperdinck it.
Not okay.
He's an excellent tracker, right? Anyway, you're able to recreate what you are pretty sure happened with this. The tracks there from the werewolves you can place and are pretty obvious from what you guys have done in your own like battle part. The werewolves seem to have. They're not anywhere near where the blights are. However, it looks like they were kind of lying in wait in this area for some time. Maybe having identified that the blights were there, it seems like they set up an ambush spot specifically so that they could have line of sight where you guys would get attacked by the blights. This isn't warfare per se. This is guerrilla tactics, and you've also seen some of that from your time putting down peasant uprisings in your.
Wow, you're a monster.
We're not talking about that right now.
You're a monster.
You've been on the wrong side of this.
Backstory.
You've been on the wrong side of this, and you've seen that what can be accomplished by people, even if they don't have a ton of firepower, what they can accomplish just by setting up the right spot at the right time. So from your impression of this, you think the werewolves were mostly taking advantage of a ripe situation. You don't get the impression that they really had any interaction at all with the blights, but more maybe knew you guys were coming this way, found a good place for an ambush, and set up shop. Is there more information you were looking for? Or is that's what I want you to know. But what do you want to know?
Looking at the way the werewolves fight, just sort of getting into any insight into how to predict what they're gonna do or better prepare to defend against them.
Tight. Let me pull up their character sheets. There they are. Oh man, I made a lot of them. Okay. I forgot that I statted out the entire werewolf pack here. Cool. Go Andy.
Someday we'll murder them.
I didn't know if you guys were going to go up there, so I basically
we're gonna
gave stats all
go
of
into
them.
their homes and we're gonna murder them all, even the younglings.
Okay.
Oh my god, not the younglings.
You're also parsing this between what you saw from afar. It was pretty clear that both of the two that you fought were very deadly marksmen, right? Because that is primarily what got Silas, and they were using these wolves and the dire wolves mostly as harrying and slow down techniques to sort of keep Silas where they wanted him. They acted much more like hunters, hunting game than anything else. They strike you as most of all. Let me make sure both of these guys. Yeah, most of all nimble, from what you're seeing. So you're guessing that reflex is probably their best saving throw.
Reflex is their best saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
from their stride and such. I would say you can garnish that. And again, you didn't have any interaction with them in melee attacks particularly, but you do know that both of them were like pretty deadly marksmen. The ones that you fought. You also gather that the wolves that you were encountering were completely obedient. That's not the right word. They were completely like in sync with the werewolves, whichever one or both of them were issuing them orders. The wolf tracks don't strike you as like a scattered pack.
Mhm.
They strike you more as like a battalion formation on the battlefield,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
They're much more in line, much less like scattered and random than an animal would be that you expect. Yeah, it's two good pieces of
Okay.
actionable information for you.
Okay.
So Ro's spending probably 10, 20 minutes doing that while we're here. What is everyone else doing?
I'm shooting it with random spells.
Spend your load, man. You got
Um,
2 slots left.
Oh, I really thought I had a fire spell that was a cantrip. Oh, I do. You know what? I'm going to use the Fiddle of the Duel because I feel like it was weak against things and strong against things we didn't think. And I can't remember. So,
Sure.
one, I want to like try to recall knowledge to see if I
Mhm.
remember what it was during the battlefield, but I'm also going to like test some what's this?
Lee remembers. It was they resisted fire. Oddly enough, it seemed like
Mhm.
the dampness just kind of absorbed it, and then when I hit it with my electrical tax, it charged it up.
Sure did.
Don't
The
use
shambling mound in
electric.
particular. Yeah. Electric and fire seem to be bad against the shambling mound.
Fire weak. I should put strong against. I sadly don't think I have anything I can.
Roll recall knowledge on the bodies.
Yeah, let me do that. I
And
would
yeah,
like
nature.
to roll a nature check.
Mhm.
Cool. Thank God for that untrained crap that I got. Woof.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to say. You don't have any distinct like knowledge of these things other than your battle with them, so you don't have anything that comes to mind.
Let me see if I can help you out there, Corvus.
Yeah.
That's so much better than mine.
Do you want to be investigating the shambling mound or the
Yeah, probably
barrel for
shambling mound because
bodies?
the small thing fries were not that dangerous.
Okay.
I mean, they could explode. I think there's something about that, but
Yeah, they did explode and healed their allies around them when they died. All right, so on the big shambler, don't need that part. There we go. So, I'm trying to look at things you don't already know. As you already mentioned, fire is actually resistant, and electric dealt damage to it, but it made it surge with like energy. Um, so you notice these around this pile. There is still swarms of all sorts of insects. Um, all over this thing, which you encountered pretty closely in your fight with them, Lee. They seem to be wandering about kind of aimlessly right now, but it looks like there's almost colonies of insects built into this plant creature. And putting it together with what you saw in the battle, it looks like they're sort of a symbiotic relationship ready to feast upon whatever the shambler grabs in its vines. So it's sort of a 1-2 punch of grabbing with vines and setting up a swarm from these insects and centipedes inside the shambler,
Okay.
um,
Gross.
which seem venomous. Right. Did y'all want to rest here or a little bit farther down the road if here's a little too weird for tonight? Or do you want to
Maybe
push
a
forward?
little further down the road. Not going like deep into the night, but yeah.
Okay. Someplace with less blood on the ground.
Yeah, maybe. There's a
Okay.
chalk outline of Silas I don't want to sleep next to.
Sure.
I don't know if Silas really has that much blood, but it's the
Right.
thought.
Gross.
Right. Dean, your new character's still level 1.
I know. I'm still trying to build it.
Okay.
Figure out what I'm supposed to be doing.
So I was soul searching today.
Okay.
I feel like at the very least for the purposes of like recall knowledge, like you have to be proficient in crafting at the very least. So
Okay.
I want you to have proficiency in crafting, trained in crafting,
Okay.
even if you can't actually do the crafting. I think that like Silas would still have enough remnant of his knowledge of like.
Because he's a remnant.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Good. I'm glad you searched your soul.
I did soul search. Resting for the night.
Yep.
So no watches. Everyone's going to sleep.
No,
I don't have a cottage.
we will definitely have watches. I will take the first watch.
Corvus
Hey,
just passes out.
New Silas, do you have to sleep?
I don't sleep, but I do have like a resting state as a ghost. But also, I'm still wearing my ring of only having to sleep 2 hours.
Don't judge him, man. Oh,
Somewhere. I'm gonna have to transfer some of my inventory over.
Ghost wear rings? Maybe she could do something.
So I can wear anything and use anything, but I have to like transfer it to the ethereal plane to become part of me. There's like a process to it. So I can use items, but they have to like transfer over.
It's not weird at all.
hey, you don't have to like get super used to this. Like, we'll find a way to get you back, right? You
I'm
said
more
that.
concerned about my curse. I
Right.
want to break it, and if I can pass peacefully while doing that, then that's my ultimate goal. Appears I've gone blurry.
You gotta hold on to that tether a little tighter.
I was wondering, these werewolves set a trap for us. They must have known we were coming to the Wizard of Wines. How did they know?
Perhaps they're the ones that mess with the wizards of wine in the first place. Do you think they're wizards? Or just like, we are wizards? Super smart.
It's just the name of the winery, dude.
But
It's cool. The Wizards of Wines. It makes a nice label. Everyone likes it.
what if they're really wizards?
Sorry, they're not.
Hmm.
They're just people that are really good at making wine.
Hmm.
They are wizards at making wine.
I'm gonna be real disappointed in this trip.
Well,
What
I'm
all
glad
do
we
you
got this
know
out of
about
your
them?
system now. They're good folk. They're I don't know, salt of the earth folk. Um, I'm sure if something bad did happen to the winery and they were able to get out, they could survive in the wilderness just fine. I'm sure. Um, yeah, they're good people. I like my I like my family. They are my family.
Andy, I want to do like I guess perception maybe for like
Mhm.
insight check into Muriel to see,
Sure.
because he's still wondering like, there's the innkeeper guy. I forget what his name is.
Irwin.
Irwin seems pretty trustworthy.
Sure.
I mean, Muriel knew that we were going to Wizard of Wines. How many other people actually knew that we were heading out this way?
Sure. Go and roll a secret in perception.
Secret.
Ooh, that is a roll. Ooh, that is a roll. Ooh.
What does that mean?
Rolly
There
roll
is
that ever rolled.
there is a
No,
number
Thomas.
on that die.
Thomas.
Okay.
He's actually just typing the same word over and over again. Wizards of Wine.
It's all lies. Okay.
Go on, keep your secrets.
Who's first watch?
I think
I'll do first
Rose
watch.
would,
Yep.
Okay. So there's 6 of you. Zanji can stay up with you, Ro, unless you wanted to
Well,
headlock
let's say
someone else in the first watch.
no, it's fine.
Also, Sanji's pretty hurt. I just, maybe if you're not too busy during your watch, maybe
Muriel
heal him.
hasn't healed himself.
I can do some medicine checks. It's fine.
Muriel's pretty good at first aid, so she can help out too.
Nice. Nice.
Muriel.
Muriel.
Just love NPCs, guys. I love making NPCs.
I love that you love making NPCs, Andy.
Look at the love. Rachel.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20, please.
Roll it up.
Hang on for some treat.
Oh, no.
That was a treat wounds. That was a treat wounds for him.
Oh, okay.
You plus 19? Jesus.
Shit.
I tried to treat his wounds and it
You
didn't
heard
go
him.
well.
You heard him. I mean, over like a few hours, you're probably going to be able to succeed.
Yeah,
but
but
this
I'm
time
just-
you heard him.
I just shook it up. Shook it up.
You crit fail him. That means you heard him 1d8.
It's fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
You failed. Oh, that's pretty
he failed.
Okay. Okay. Zanji thanks you for healing
If I
him.
rolled less than a 10 on that perception check, I would like to spend my hero point.
Okay, you're fine.
Mm.
Your watch passes uneventfully.
Andy, can I do something that would have happened at the beginning of that watch?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Silas, I got a question for you. What
Oh, okay.
what what happens if your ghost takes damage or spirit?
Uh,
What word should I be using that isn't offensive?
um, I really haven't been with the community long, but I think ghost is fine.
Let's say I cast a phase bolt into your corporeal form. What then?
I assume that I would take damage in the normal way. I know from my previous life that
Does a 25
when I
hit while you're talking?
Jesus, probably, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
For the sake of argument, sure.
okay,
Flat-footed armor class.
okay.
Yep.
For the record, can I pull back on this? I didn't realize this was 64. I just thought it was like a wimpy little spell.
No,
You may not.
a heightened cantrip.
No, it
Jesus.
was a cantrip.
No, it is a cantrip. You can unheighten it if you want to. Yeah, for cantrips you could like.
Okay, good. Well, then it's just 1d.
1d6.
Minimum.
Oh, it's 1d4. Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
Minimum
like
3d4.
3d4 it is. All right. So, sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, you could scale it back.
3d4. All right, I hit you with 9. I feel like it's force damage. Acid, apparently. It's acid damage. Who knew?
Ow!
Piercing damage.
Is it piercing damage?
Yeah.
Good. So that did hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
How do you heal then?
If you would have let me explain, I probably could have prevented that whole experiment. You're going to haunt me even in the afterlife.
Yes.
I assume that spirits like myself can take damage from magical means and may have resistances to physical means, except for silvered weapons, perhaps, or magical weapons. Vitality, especially, would hurt me.
You hear that, Ro? Keep that in mind.
So, with that in mind, then the opposite would mean void or death energy would heal me.
Really?
I would assume so. I haven't actually tested it. I've only been dead for a couple of hours now.
You read it in books.
But I have read in books.
Void energy, you say?
Corvus is like, let's set up some experiments.
I mean, it's important to
Something
test these things.
Something like this, and I'm gonna cast Void Warp on myself.
Let's do the void warp again.
Watch me enfeeble myself. Oh, my roll isn't working. What's my fortitude save? DC 16. Okay. Roll this. Roll it. Oh, I should have taken that damage.
I think you critically fail.
Did I critically fail? Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure I'm.
God.
Until the start of my next turn. Well, that's not too bad.
You get double void damage.
But I would get double void damage.
Oh, that would be a good thing in this case, maybe.
Full damage. There we go. I'd probably get the 9 hit points back, but we'll see. Deadly damage. Oh, well, I got 6 back.
So that did heal you.
Button.
There isn't a heal button. Weird.
What happens if you damage yourself? Does it actually still heal you?
I guess I didn't target myself. Oh. I don't know. It keeps giving me error, but I can't actually see what the error is saying.
Oh, it's probably because you don't have a token on the board.
Token or something. Yeah.
Nope. Look at that token.
Damn it, I closed it.
Oh no.
It says I've lost connection to the server.
Oh, no.
I
Reestablish.
closed it.
All right, hold on a second.
It's a void damage, huh?
I'm click happy tonight.
What?
I'm click happy. I'm
Click
clicking all the
happy,
wrong
happy.
things. I clicked out of the Discord chat. Now I clicked out of Foundry. So
Reestablishing.
we'll figure that out.
Anyways, that's how it works.
Huh.
Whether
So
it
it-
actually works or not, that's how it works.
So void damage.
Correct.
Interesting. Well, good night, and I roll over.
Second watch. All right, we're up.
Leo
We're
takes
up.
second watch.
There we go.
What?
Nope, you took 6 damage. But although you don't actually have you're still a human answer. That's true.
Yeah.
So it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Working on it.
Who is on second watch?
Characters.
Leo takes second watch.
Silas.
Lee. Anyone
How?
going with Lee? If no one else goes with Lee, it'll be Muriel.
Heal. Void.
I mean, Silas could probably take 2 watches because he doesn't really have to sleep.
You just want to be up?
I could just be up.
Yeah, why don't you be up with? You can be up with Lee.
Be up with Lee, man.
Hey.
Yay!
Oh, spoiler.
All right, Lee and Silas. Is there anything you guys wanted to chat about or debrief about?
Silas will just kind of float there.
Awkward.
As though he's sitting on a log, but he can't really sit.
Sure.
Just kind of twiddle his thumbs.
Lee kind of like looks at the ground and then looks out at at the woods, remembering he's supposed to be keeping watch, but he doesn't look at Silas, and he says, "I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you, Silas."
It's not your fault. They were here for me. We walked into a trap. You were dealing with a lot more than just werewolves.
Yeah, and if we can figure out why they set the trap, that'll put my mind somewhat at ease. But I could have done better. I'm sorry.
Don't beat yourself up, Lee. This probably, sadly enough, is the best scenario I could have hoped for. What with my curse and everything.
Well, we got a lot of stuff going on between Strahd and all these people to help, but if you never do anything about your curse, I'm in.
I know you are, and I appreciate all of you. And hey, this might not be so bad, huh? Ghost friend? We can play some pranks on Corvus,
That's true.
Sneak up on him while he's taking a crap.
Corvus can definitely be a little too serious sometimes, I think, so.
Or just the opposite. There's no middle ground.
Fast
Lee,
loose.
you notice something in the sky.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
It's far. It's high above. Hard to say how high, but you do see a winged figure flying through the dark sky. Very hard to make it out because there's very little light at night in Barovia. But you notice a few of the light of the stars winking out in a pattern, as you notice, like wink, 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 wink across the sky. And as you squint and look up, you do notice a winged figure moving east to west, southish, sort of along the same path you guys are walking.
Can Can I tell at all like how big it is?
Boy, either it is close to you and small, or far from you and very big, or somewhere in the middle. It's really hard to say.
Yeah,
There's
there's
no
worth a
way of
shot.
It's for sure not close enough for you to make out any details. Really, you're getting you know, like bird in the sky kind of details from it.
Okay.
So it's hard to say, especially at night. Even with a 34 critical.
Jesus.
Leo pointed out to Silas. He says, "You see that? There's something up there."
What is it?
I don't know. I can't tell anymore, but Strahd was just here, but I can't imagine he'd be flying around like this. He likes to make a little bit more of a show.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not good.
Probably one of his minions.
The rest of the second shift passes uneventfully. Which leaves Corvus and Muriel. And Silas, if you want to stay up.
I'm going to stay up again.
Right.
Yeah, I'll get up.
You can sleep through it if you want. You don't actually have to. Muriel's getting up.
I mean, it really depends on if someone woke me up for it. I'm pretty exhausted.
Yeah, Muriel wouldn't let you sleep. She'd kick you.
Oh,
Kick you in the leg.
by the gods. My watch already. Okay.
Come on, man.
So these friends of yours.
I would say rest is for the dead, but she thumbs over her shoulder at Silas.
Silas is like handing a piece of bread from the ration kit to the corpse Silas, who's like pawing at it, going. he looks kind of fascinated.
Yes.
I don't actually know if he can eat anything.
You know, I think I could watch that all night.
Nope.
You're right. You look north, I look south.
What, the Markovs? My family?
Yeah. Do you mean
Sounds
family and like these assholes are my family, or just family?
Yes.
Family.
Yeah, more like that. They're good folk. They got good hearts. Well, I mean, you guys liked Erwin and Danica, right?
Well, of course, they're good folk.
I mean, they're family
Probably the
too.
best folk we met here.
They're family too. They're part of the same family.
If nothing else, we owe it to Erwin.
Yeah, I think it's the least we could do is see what happened to these individuals, and well, something ill happened. I unfortunately don't think anyone else will come to help other than yourself here.
Me?
Well, of course, you seem headstrong to protect them, and I think that's valiant.
Yeah. And I'm pretty good in a scrap, but I'm just one person. I'm better at running and surviving than anything else.
Well, sure, I understand that. So,
That's why I got a big, strong man like you to help me.
so how many of these families do you have across Barovia? You have one in each town?
Just the Markovs? No.
What are you trying to say?
Annie, I'd like to make an insight check. Or whatever it is in this game.
Make a perception roll.
Um,
what are you looking for?
I get the feeling like she's a little like me. that she doesn't actually have a family.
That's a number.
It is a number.
Hero point, hero point.
She's like, in some ways, she's a lot like you, Corvus, in that she puts you at ease in a way, in a very comfortable way, and she's very disarming, specifically to you, probably because she jokes a lot about like serious stuff, and she has a very like devil may die attitude about a lot of stuff.
Would you say that she uses humor as a deflection device?
With that role, I would not.
But I will.
That's a shame.
I would not say that. It's hard to know why she's doing these things, but
Hmm.
you're having a tough time reading her because like you're not sure whether you're reading her or you're reading yourself. So hard to say.
It's hard not to reflect when you're sitting alone with a ghost hovering over your shoulder.
Oh, sorry. Am I hovering again?
You're just giving
didn't
me
mean to do that.
chills. I mean, if you could just, I feel like you're inside. Just, I'm gonna lean forward.
I'll kind of scooch to the side.
Thank you. It's a little warmer now. Um, Look, we all need people to rely on. If these people are important to you, then they're important to us. So, least we can do is check in on them. But what happens after we save them? Where to?
For me,
Well, of course.
I'll see what they need. Um, I usually go all over the countryside for them and help out where I can. Um, Usually, I'm helping out with wine shipments or carrying messages to the other towns.
Hmm.
Probably go back to that.
Hmm.
Same old as it ever was. Nothing ever changes in Barovia.
Well, I hope that's not true for too much longer. Plus, I mean, I just want to know what's in that Argon Vosthold. I mean,
I can tell you.
yeah?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. They have, I have, I mean, I've scouted around a bit. They have like sentries and stuff, soldiers, and they seem pretty keen and like really all about the rules there. I don't know. I didn't hang around very long.
Hmm. Interesting.
Hoity toity.
Well, I can mingle with those sort of sorts when I want to.
Okay.
I no, I mean, like really. I I mean, I can let my guard down around these individuals.
She just smiles. Um, I don't know what she would say. She's not feeling very comfortable around Silas, but I don't know what she would say.
You know, you're familiar enough with these folks. Is there buildings out in the open, or is there a place we can sneak up and not be seen?
The wine house is basically in the middle of wine grape fields, fields of grapevines. So if you can sneak between like grapevines, probably. And I mean, they're all in rows, so you're basically good as long as nothing else is in the row with you.
As long as we're out perpendicular. Excellent. I think that's our
And they're
best bet.
they're like 4 or 5 feet tall.
I'm I'm a I'm a good 5'8". Um,
Scratch a bit.
Excellent. Unless you think we just barge in the front door.
I think what she would say to Silas is, "Hey, Silas, you don't
Oh yeah.
deserve you don't deserve what happened to you."
Uh, I mean, that's really nice, Muriel, but you don't know anything about me.
Wow, ouch.
Is there something I should know about you?
Listen, we all have our past and our trials and tribulations.
I don't.
I can't roll my perception. I don't know what my perception is.
It's probably like +10.
Can I roll my old perception?
Sure. Just roll like +10 to +15.
Okay, +10. All right.
Plus 10, plus 30. It's fine.
So it's gonna be somewhere in there, probably.
Private GM roll.
Probably +12 to +14. That's my guess.
Roll D20.
Plus that
It's the D20 roll
12.
that's gonna matter.
Good.
Oh,
man!
no.
Spoiler
Choo choo.
Spoilers.
You
Ooh.
I mean, you get that she's being flippant, but like,
Okay.
oh no, maybe on a natural one you just believe her. There's no shit in her past.
Well, that seems pretty unique in a place like this. He's gonna let an awkward silence kind of fall, and then he says, "So, have you been in Barovia long?"
You come here often?
Yeah, I have. Long enough. You?
Yep. For a while.
Well,
I'm gonna look over at Corvus.
I don't know what kind of shit you think you've done to deserve getting murdered by werewolves in a hit and run, but from what I've seen and from what these people think about you, probably didn't deserve it.
Well, I sincerely appreciate it.
What do I know? Corvus would know.
You know, I would know. I'm going to keep it to myself.
Who's rolling a perception check for this group?
Oh, I'll do it. Perception.
I can do it. I can
Nope,
do it
it's
just
too
to
late.
get
I
the
clicked
comms out of the way.
Eh,
Corvus,
it's either good or bad.
you notice nothing through your shift.
Good. That's how I like it. I like to be surprised.
Dawn passes uneventfully.
Can I click it?
Rest yourselves. Rachel already did it. We are going to
When I wake up in the morning,
looking like P. Diddy.
I guess.
You immediately cast it? Wow.
I immediately cast Peaceful Rest.
You fucking smell.
Okay.
Is that a 4th level spell? I hope so.
This is a level spell. It does not decay.
And Silas is dead.
Prevents ordinary bugs and pests from consuming the body, such
Nice.
as maggots.
No maggots.
It was just a rat gnawing on the leg, and then it just died.
What if you completely like shitting on Dane's vision of this character?
And he wants to be covered in
What if
bugs
you
and
want
maggots.
I was gonna say I get to be a ghost either way.
That's-
They can do whatever they want with my idol then. He's gonna be the one that's gonna be hanging around.
It will be much easier to take your idol on into city if it's not taken.
If
That-
it's not smelling like
That is true.
putrid
I don't
decay.
want- I don't want him covered in maggots. It's gross.
Yummy.
Did you guys have any other chatting or anything else you wanted to happen before we hit the road?
Am I just making this up, or
Yep.
was there some sort of cryptic message we got at some point about something buried under a tree?
No, that exists.
I
'Cause
mean, it
there's a-
doesn't seem like something you're making it up.
There's a
Because
big ass
on this
tree
place-
on the map south of Wizard of Wines.
It was, I think, the ghost on the bridge, maybe?
Is it the magic sword? So yeah, Ro wakes up and she casts a spell on the corpse, and
Oh.
then she says, "There's a tree on this map."
We did find a buried chest that had some shit inside of it.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Didn't we get some message though about? Isn't there like a sacred weapon or something?
Yes.
Isn't something buried under a tree?
So if you look in your notes under
Allied deck.
character notes, handouts, is that it?
Character notes.
No, character notes, and then your Taraka reading. Those are your major readings for like what Madame Ava thought these are the tools you need to defeat Strahd. You guys have found one of them. You guys have found the knowledge.
Treasure belongs to Mother Night. Den of Wolves in the Hills. Pile of treasure behind a set of amber doors.
Wait, where's the clue for the fated ally? Oh, sorry, it's like weird and black. I don't know why it's blackened out. Can you guys read that? I had to like highlight it to.
Vistana wanders the land alone.
Yeah. Okay, good.
There was something about a tree.
St. Markovia's Abbey. Oh, wait. Shoot, maybe I should prepare that because you guys are very close to the Abbey.
How bad?
Yep. Wait, you're close to the werewolves too.
Oh.
Oops.
Oops.
Well, the Wizards of Wine.
The Wonderful Wizards of Wine.
Yeah, so those are the Taraka readings, Rachel.
I didn't find
So
anything
those
else
are
in
like
my
the major
notes.
Taraka
there
readings. The
something about a
Taraka
tree,
Allies
though?
is like the deck of cards that Corvus has, which is clues to people who might help you in your journey.
Okay. There was something about a tree.
I mean, that chest was buried under a tree.
True.
Was it? Okay.
A lonely tree stretches out. A femin is what I put, stands there.
Feminine.
Inside the chest, we found pressed flowers, wooden charms, handkerchiefs, and silver bracelets.
Okay, maybe that's the tree I was thinking of.
All right. Wait. There we go. Okay. In the morning, as you start moving on, the road continues south, bending again as the trees begin to pull back from the path. About an hour after dawn, as you're traveling, not far from the road, amidst a small grove of berry-bearing bushes.
Oh,
Bushes.
berry-bearing bushes.
Stands an old stone monument standing just under 6 feet in height. It stands within a circle of old cracked cobblestones, and this monument seems to have some sort of carving upon it.
I mean, we gotta check that shit out.
Got it. Check it out.
Okay.
I'll cautiously get closer.
Slab. Sure. The carving up upon it is a 3-pointed star, over which is the carving of a wolf. There is while much of the other area here is sort of overgrown with moss, lichen, plants, the stones here just seem to be like they're suspiciously clean of any kind of like overgrowth. They seem maintained.
Does there seem to be any like gifts or like things left as like a ritual kind of thing?
You see nothing of that sort.
Muriel, what do you know about this monument?
She. I don't know much. I know martyr cops come out here and keep it clean. They say it's in respectful remembrance of Barovia's old gods. She shrugs. But I don't know. They come out and clean it up every once in a while. You guys saw a similar one that was very overgrown and very in disuse near the west side, near like the Tesser Falls area,
Yeah.
right? It didn't have the wolf carving over it, but it had that three-pointed star. This is not the first time you've seen that.
Okay, yeah, those sound familiar. Well, should we continue on then?
All right. All right. After some miles, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow to the west. The trail splits here, one branch heading down into that valley, and the other leading south into dark woods.
Into the woods. No, we're not going that way.
There's a signpost at the intersection that just points one direction, which is the west direction, into the valley, reading vineyard. Head that way.
Yeah. First, though, Lee's gonna point to the south, and he's gonna say, "What's down there?"
Muriel, troublemakers live down there. Some druids that we've seen in the past. Yester Hill, I think it's called. La 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 la. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Yay! Troublemakers. Druids. Interesting.
I think we run into those druids.
Oh yeah. I mean, mostly a nuisance, but they keep out of our hair.
Interesting.
It starts to rain. A light drizzle.
Son of a bitch.
As you head towards the vineyard, after another hour or so, you start, not even an hour, maybe half an hour, you start seeing unpainted fences just following the trail along the way, which kind of skirts north a little bit. And then you see a sprawling vineyard below you to the south. And then the path itself bends to the south along the edge of this vineyard toward a stately building. I have a thing. I have the thing. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there, you see a rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. There, you see a figure of a man wearing a dark cloak and cowl, standing at the edge of the trees, beckoning you.
Does it look like the same figure as before?
No, not at all. It doesn't have the creepy, ostentatious mysticism that the other one has. Muriel says, "That looks like Davian, one of mine." We should talk to him.
But use caution, and I'm gonna start leading the way.
Okay. How would you like to use caution? What does caution mean to you in this moment?
Caution is I could pull out my rapier in one action and attack, so I'm always on edge. But I'm looking around for a trap.
Okay. Sure. Why don't you roll a perception check?
I will. I will do this. No, Thomas.
It was so close to Thomas. It rocked on Thomas for a minute.
Yeah, rocking on that Thomas.
Okay. You hear distant, but you do hear almost like a metallic screeching sound from the south, echoing through the air. Which is the opposite. You're seeing this dude to the north. You're hearing the sound to the south of you. Like I said, distant. Doesn't particularly sound like it's coming from the vineyard itself or the winery building itself, but sort of in the sky.
Not concerning. Okay.
What level are we, guys?
7.
7.
7, thank you.
6, 7. That was for you.
Could be either.
So you're approaching?
Yep.
All right. The figure turns and vanishes into like
bitch.
the grove of trees behind it. Once they see you approaching, the trees here have a different kind of they're different kind of trees, almost like smooth silvery gray bark on them. And here, as you start breaking into the trees, into the grove, you see these trees are almost standing in a ring, like ancient, like guardians. The canopy above here forms a dense, almost unbroken ceiling of foliage. And all around you, the uniform, nearly symmetrical branches of trees reach up like slender arms towards the sky. And in these branches, you see dozens of ravens, their dark eyes watching you silently as you approach.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see the figure in here, in this grove at all. But in the middle of this clearing, you see that there is a trapdoor pulled open in the center of the clearing. Attached to the trapdoor seems to be a thick layer of sod, so it would be pretty well concealed once it's closed back up.
And I'll walk forward.
Sure. Do you trust it, Rachel?
No.
No. Never? Is everyone following Corvus? Muriel is.
Yeah, how
There's
far?
something about like I can't remember if it was crows or ravens were like known to be.
The ravens are good. The crows are bad.
Crows are bad.
Crows are bad.
Okay.
Ravens are good, or at least so far it seems to be.
Okay, because I remember one of them was like spies for Strahd.
Yeah,
You had a
because
raven buddy for a while.
I had a raven buddy, and then it disappeared.
And then these are ravens, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
We will proceed
Okay.
without suspicion.
So there's a wooden ladder underneath this trapdoor. At this point, the drizzling has started to turn into a lightning and thunderstorm flashing overhead, and full-on thick rain. As you start to go down the ladder, or looking down the ladder, you see an empty space down there, and heavy raindrops are falling all around. You hear a voice coming from down below, a gravelly man's voice saying, "Close the door behind you."
I'm just gonna instinctually look at Muriel to see if she recognizes that voice.
So that's that's Davian. I don't know this place, but it doesn't surprise me that he has a place like this. I told you, survivalists.
She said Davian's one of hers. That's what she called him.
Yeah.
Um, can I retcon a spell I prepped?
For sure.
I prepped Life Connection, but it's a 10-minute cast time, so I would have cast it like it lasts 24 hours. So I would have cast it first thing this morning.
Cool.
On the
On
zombie.
the zombie?
I'm casting it on Corvus.
Oh.
Fuck yeah! Then I'm just head straight in there. Let's do
Oh
this.
my god, that's not that's not what it's for.
That's not the lesson.
I'm
we're supposed to learn.
invincible.
No, no, god. Okay, so if you will drag Life Connection onto yourself, please.
I
Nice.
will do that. I have it. I've connected to life.
Great. I'm gonna get rid of haste. I don't have haste anymore.
Sure
No
don't.
haste. Right click that haste.
Okay.
About halfway down the shaft, Corvus, the walls kind of open up into a small stone cavern with rough walls. Everything's damp down here, especially with the rain. You see little rivulets of water sort of running down the walls. There are lanterns with a warm yellow-orange glow. They're hanging from iron hooks that jut out from the walls. The perimeter of the cavern holds a collection of crates and sacks, which appear to have been kept in relatively good condition. And there is a tunnel stretching away from the south wall of the cave. Following down there, you actually see like a tall, shadowy silhouette of a figure walking through a door at the end of this hallway, who is sort of like turned to look, but once they see you down there, they just turn away and keep walking into the hallway. Following down, you see a new chamber with bedrolls and blankets kind of strewn across the floor in here. It is not a cozy situation, but clearly people have been making do, as there's an assortment of adults and children in this room, this chamber. First thing you would notice is there are two men leaning up against the wall who both bear a striking resemblance to Erwin Mardikoff. One of them is a little bit older, having a little bit of gray in his hair.
He's a nice looking guy.
Everyone's a model in Barovia.
Yeah.
I thought this one was middle of the road.
Well, he's nice. Look at that hair.
He's got a good smile to him, though. Look at that hair. Don't worry, I got some good ones coming. The younger one having a bit softer
if you live in Barovia, you
features
gotta have something going for you.
and a mop of brown hair.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Does he really have that sweet brooch?
Probably not.
No, I'm gonna
There's a
believe he
woman
does.
who is holding an infant in her arms, and there's a pair of young boys not far away from this woman.
She's pretty badass.
Angular features are framed by locks of dark hair, and beside her is a broad-shouldered man with a darker complexion, he's the one holding the infant in his arms. Right behind them is a teenager. Here's the man holding the baby. Here's the baby man.
Oh man, he's never worked a day in his life.
Does that look like Leonardo DiCaprio?
It really does. That's exactly what
Leonardo. It's like the Nard.
Behind him is like a teenage boy who is sort of like clutching a half-whittled stick in his hands. So yeah, to recap, 4 children. There are two boys, the infant and the teenager. Looks like probably parents, and then 2 other adult men. Behind them all, turning towards you all now, is the cloaked figure, sort of now standing in the head in front of the entire group. He pulls back the cowl to reveal the features of a man in his elder years. His gray, suspicious eyes scowl at you.
Oh yeah.
He's suspicious.
Right?
Oh.
Framed by strands of silver gray hair that cascade down to his shoulders, for receding hairline at his scalp. His face is all brown, his skin is kind of brown, cracked, and weathered. And he's very wrinkly.
Does anyone appear to be ill and or injured?
At first glance, no one is overtly ill or injured.
Okay.
His cloak seems to be pretty well kept, and it's decorated with like clusters of raven's feathers sewn into the cowl and the shoulders. He's got a bunch of like pewter medallions and trinkets, kind of all haphazardly decorating the fabric. He's kind of leaning heavily on this cane in front of it. Muriel, it's good to see you. Who'd you? The rest of you, I don't know you. Identify yourselves.
Corvus Knox, at your service. I'll bow. Without letting go of the eyes.
Name's V. We were sent by Erwin to help out. He was worried.
Erwin, the audacity of that lout. Did he put you up to this, Muriel? She just like rolls her eyes. That lout is trying to help Davian. He looks curiously towards Silas and Ro, who haven't yet.
Well, that's our ghost friend.
Silas is kind of his ghost is kind of hanging back behind some stuff.
Sure.
And but Eidolon, Silas is standing next to Ro, just kind of like this.
Cool. Ro will extend her hand for a firm handshake.
Oh man, roll for firmness.
And say, Ro, we are indebted to Erwin and Danica. We were headed this way and they asked us to check on you.
He looks at your hand for a moment. Bit of suspicion. And just sort of like, what are you about, lady?
About wolves.
He reluctantly takes your hand and shakes it.
The Eidolon will raise its hand, kind of like this, and it'll say,
Ro just puts her hand out and pushes the Eidolon's hand down. Gently.
It doesn't resist.
Your friend's seen better days in Barovia. We can't help him here, though the Abbey of St. Markovia might be able to do something for him.
We're headed there eventually.
I'm Davian Martikov. My sons Adrian and Elric. My daughter Stefania. And her children. And husband. What's his name? Dag. You like Dags?
Wow. All these sweet names and Dags. Alright, cool.
Elvier. Stefania. Dag. They have their 4 children. Erwin sent you? He's probably worried about the wine shipment being late. Our winery's been invaded by the druids. From the druids of the forest folk. They drove us out. We're not fighters, we make wine. We've hidden ourselves here ever since. The druids were accompanied by all these plant creatures, blights.
Those fuckers.
Created by the Gulthius tree in Yester Hill.
Was that the tree I saw on the map?
Oh, we're
my
going
god, I
after
knew
that
tree
fucking
mattered.
tree.
If you just gone straight to the tree. Don't even get the quest, just go there.
But they weren't alone. They were sent there with flying creatures, scarecrows, created by the swamp witch Baba Lysaga.
Shit, is that the swamp which we need to go to?
Uh-huh.
Oh my
What
god.
in the fuck? Scared.
No.
They've been patrolling the skies ever since, looking for us, preventing us from escaping and getting somewhere else.
I
Man,
saw
they
one
got
of those last night, actually.
Nasty creatures. You're lucky it didn't see you.
They got the bog cough.
It's been a few weeks, guys, but you actually fought one of these Strix long time ago.
I don't think that's true.
It is true. This is like one of your first combats in Barovia proper.
Shit. Was that the one that attacked the bird?
Sure was. You guys rescued the raven from the Strix weeks ago.
What do
Well,
the druids want with your winery?
No fucking clue. Apparently they weren't just content with being a nuisance neighbor. They decided to come up and take our home from us.
so you're saying even if we drove them out of your home, they're still strong because of this tree?
They came with a force empowered by this tree, I'm sure of it. One of the druids, a leader, is carrying a strange staff. It appeared to be the source of the blight strength. They came in a number and power more than we're used to. I bet you that getting that staff would stop the blights in their tracks and at least take care of half of the problem.
This leader, is he still, to your knowledge, in your homestead?
Yeah, we've scouted around. They're still in there. Been a few days now. We don't know. Elvir has taken a look. They're still there. Don't show any signs of leaving yet. I can get you in if that's what you're after. There's a underground tunnel leading from this cavern to the winery.
Oh, now we're talking.
Into the cellar of the winery. You're gonna have to sneak in or fight your way up to the top until you find the druid with the staff. I assume he's the one in charge and can at least shut down the plant creatures. The teenager mutters, loud enough for probably Ro and Lee to hear. What does it matter? They're just gonna die anyways.
Angsty.
Does anyone immediately say anything? Because his mom is going to say something if no one else speaks up. No? No? Cool.
No.
The mumbling Stefania turns sharply to him and says, Claudio, Claudio,
Cloudy, you titties.
apologize. You don't know that. I'm sorry for my son's behavior. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's been a hard few weeks, and it's been a hard week, she would say.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I don't know how I'd feel after staying down here in this. I mean, it's lovely, but I'm sure your home is much nicer. I don't know about all of you, but I'm itching for a fight.
He may be a youth, but he's not wrong. You are wasting your time, says Elvir, the young with the mop of brown hair, the young man, the youngest brother. You're wasting your time. There's no possibility. There's no chance you're going to be strong enough to fight against the vampire servants. He glares at you.
Oh, we've tussled enough.
The vampire servants, the druids work for them then?
And they worship him.
Hmm.
Everyone in this godforsaken land does, it seems.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but at that point, I'm gonna pull out my puppet and be like, "We don't like him too much."
Oh no.
The kids probably laugh at that. Um, the adults are all kind of looking sharply at Elvira at this point. The older brother speaks up.
Give him a wink, Corvus.
Good old wink.
Give him a wink.
You want to perform with that?
Yeah, because I wanna try to, and I'm using voice, so I'm gonna add +2. I'm gonna try to do it with without using my lips.
Nice.
Does a 31
How would
cut
you
it?
do your best Strahd impression?
Um. Wow. Okay. Been doing Quoverse all night. I want to rid the land of these horrible people,
Oh,
but I just cannot help myself. Blah. Blah blah.
Great, great.
Hey Silas, I've been practicing while y'all were sleeping.
Stefania is sort of like trying to get her kids to laugh to that, and like her younger kids are getting invested, and even like the teenager kind of smirks at that. Everyone seems pretty amused by your performance. It was a good performance role.
Thank you.
yes, morale boost.
The older brother Adrian
Does not feel amused.
turns to his brother and says, "Come on, Elvir. You know this isn't like Elric. Don't say his name.
Oh shit.
All of you, be silent," yells the dad.
What is up in this place?
They're having a very stressful week. Keep your peace. Ladies, help me. I will not suffer disobedience in this household again.
I mean, this is a...
What?
Damn, son.
Right? You're afraid you're going to drive someone else away, Father, just like you did Elric, just like Erwin?
Oh, man.
This family drama is coming all out.
Yeah. They've been bottled up in a cellar for a week.
Mm.
Davian just yells, enough again. Elvir storms away to sit on his own in an alcove away from the rest of the group. Stefania and Adrian, the two older kids, moved to flank their dad and started having a hushed conversation with him. The teenager is looking like pale and guilty at all this, and he's just sort of like looking to you probably Corvus with like a, oh, what's going on with my family?
Oh my god.
Silas,
Hmm.
toward the back, you notice you're since you're hovering toward the back, you would be the one to best notice Muriel's complexion
Oh.
in the midst of this conversation has gone from like pretty like okay, if not like happy to be seeing people she hasn't seen in a long time,
Yep.
to ashen gray and a mask of unreadable stone.
Oh boy, she's not having a good time.
Yep.
I'll kind of.
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of hover behind stuff, stealth over to her, if I can.
Sure.
And oh, it's my stealth. My stealth's probably pretty close at this point to what it should be.
Yeah, probably like plus 20.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna go. Hey, are you okay?
Jesus.
She cracks a smirk hearing your voice and just sort of like doesn't she doesn't like she reads what you're trying to do and she doesn't give away what you're doing. She's still looking ahead, but she just sort of like as an aside to you says like, old wounds, yeah.
You said it.
No one hurts like family.
You said it. And I'm gonna kind of just fade back a little bit and hide in some boxes.
Sure. Most of the adults are split off dealing with drama shit. Dag, Leo, who looks like probably an in-law, walks towards you guys, looking very sheepish and apologetic. Hi, guys. Sorry about all this. It's been a hard week.
Married in, I take it.
Gladly. Uh, they're good people. You just need to get to know them, maybe, and not, well, try to get to know them.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you, I take, have been living in this corridor for about a week, it sounds like.
Uh, Feels like a month, but yeah, about that.
Hmm.
Oh, oh, you're okay. You're okay. He just pats the little baby on the back.
This passageway, does it really get into the basement of your home?
Oh yeah, sure, sure. I don't usually go that way. It's like full of nasty mold and stuff. But digging probably knows the details a little bit better. Maybe once he cools down.
Hmm.
Does anyone know anything about the capabilities of these druids? I mean, if we are going to fight them, it would be useful to know what we're going up against.
Oh boy. For sure. Not the person to ask about that. I mostly just got the kids out as soon as there was trouble. Um, there
What
were
about, what about
nasty
the
clay
Icarians?
creatures. A lot of like ones that looked like small bushes that had really aggressive looking thorns and branches. There were ones creeping around that looked like vines. And these druids, yeah, I don't know. He he looks back towards his teenager. He says, I just wanted to get my kids out safe. Claudio, yeah, it really hasn't been the same since Uncle Elric didn't come back. He went to Barovia a few months ago. They were supposed to be waging some kind of an assault on the castle.
Oh shit. Oh, he dead.
Family kind of, Davian didn't take it well. They had some nasty words before he left, and, well, things haven't quite been the same ever since.
Mm. Elric. Well, nothing quite like family.
Yeah. Yeah. And Elvir's been taking it probably the hardest. He nods towards the younger brother. They were twins.
Mm.
I don't know how Erwin's doing, but he's been out of the picture for years.
He seems to have settled down, protected
Good.
his home,
Good.
helped us out on occasions, and well, he's a braver man than most.
Yeah. 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 I think you're right.
Hmm.
um, Davian kind of speaks up at this point and says, "We don't need to talk about Erwin. He is the start of all this. If he wouldn't have let the gem get captured 10 years ago, this wouldn't have all started."
Say gem like Gem.
Gem, as in gemstone.
What's this about a gem?
Someone stole a gem from us while Erwin was keeping watch. He was out spending time with his betrothed, Danica, at the time. He should have been watching what was important to the family.
And what does the gem do that it caused so many problems?
It helps us make the wine we want to make. And haven't been the same since.
You know who took the gem?
We never found out. Erwin said it was a raven. That's impossible.
Does the gem serve any other purposes other than making wine?
Yes. Family heirloom and crucial to creating the wines we make here.
Surely only someone who wanted you to stop making wine or to make better wine would have taken it. Do you have a competitor?
Um, he he snorts. In Barovia, we're the only wine people here. But that was 10 years ago. I'm worried about getting what we have left back, not dwelling on Erwin's mistakes. Are you actually here to help? Are you willing to go into the winery?
Well, of course, we do owe Win a bit of debt.
If you go through the tunnel, beware of the brown mold there. It is used to keep all the wine cool in the cellar. As long as you don't touch it and stick to the path. Don't approach it, don't touch it, don't attack it. It won't harm you. The other thing I've seen, I stayed along a little bit longer than Dag, but the druids can conjure force of thunder, magic, in their battling. It is loud as hell. Father, language. Sorry. This storm might be able to cover up a lot of the sounds of battle if you're going through, but it won't be able to stop that.
Oxane.
Well, then it seems haste is of the essence.
While the storm's going on, it might cover up your sounds of any sort of stealth or assault. It'll be a help for you while it holds out. Also, don't burn down my winery. None of you are spellcasting adventurers, are you?
Could be.
Lee kind of looks over at Silas and shrugs.
His corpse looks over at you and goes,
Just don't set my winery on fire like a bloody flaming fool. Father!
I mean, but isn't family the most important thing?
It is.
You could rebuild.
I won't have to if you do your bleeding job.
better.
There was something else Father wanted to say to you, Stefania says. Sorry for my outburst before. I am on edge. Stefania pats him on the shoulder. If you go in there, keep an eye out for the barrel room. The main floor of the winery in the northeast. We keep our barrel room. I always keep one of the barrels with a stash of supplies, should we need it in a pinch. I didn't have a chance to get it on our way out, but could have some things in there which would be helpful for you.
You said that was on the first floor?
Yep. Northwest corner, barrel room.
Northwest corner, barrel room.
As long as the druids haven't raided it already.
Well.
Muriel is headed off to talk to Elvira at this point. You notice they're about the same age.
Sounds like we've got about all the intel we can get. Anyone have any further business?
No. I think haste. Haste is important. Into the thick of it.
As you guys prepare, as not Erwin, as Davian begins to lead you towards the chamber going onward, Muriel actually catches up with you all. I need to stay behind and settle some things.
Some scores.
No, we're still learning how to get by. We're all learning how to get by without Elric. There's still a lot of wounds that need to heal. So I need to make sure my people are okay. It's families first, right?
Always.
Don't worry, you tend to your business. We'll take care of this.
I know you will.
She's gonna kill them all.
I mean, she's not being that, coy about it. Your perception is probably high enough, Ro, that like for sure she had something going on with Elric before he went off to get himself killed. And for sure she's not related to the rest of them. Like she's not one of the brothers or sisters.
Right.
So you can piece one and one together. So he shows you into the hallway, into the tunnel, toward the winery.
Towards the tunnel.
The brown mold tunnel.
Oh
Don't
God.
touch it. Don't attack it, Corvus.
Yeah, Corvus.
Why is it always gonna be me?
Why? Why, Abe? Why is it always going to be Corvus?
I blast it with radiant energy.
Oh my God.
It occurs to me that that misty shrouded figure, when he took off the arm of the druid, it was all frostbitten. So maybe, I know it might be too late for those of you with spells, but some kind of cold might be effective.
Too late for that.
I do a lot of fire, and I'm a little concerned.
I mean,
And
you
the
did
whole
kind of
wooden
go
building
this
is on
one
fire.
earlier.
Don't worry, I have rules for burning down the
Oh, good.
burning down the winery. Just
Good.
in case.
Inner radiant turret. 6 turns.
Just in case.
I mean, it's
So you
stormy outside, so the wood's all wet.
Fun.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably gonna be fine. Saturated even.
So I'll just finish up the description here of getting you into the winery. I think it's 11, probably. We'll get to a good pause point here and then call it. But
The winery.
head through this tunnel through the earth. A veil of mist is kind of clinging to the ground as you go deeper into this darkness around you. Speaking of, everyone has lanterns, right?
I actually just cast
We all
light.
did. Oh, nice, cool.
Pretty sure I have wolf eyes and I can just see shit.
That is true. The further you travel, the colder it gets in here, and your breath starts to mist the farther in you go. There's moisture kind of pooling on the walls and clinging to all of the like rock and earth fixtures in here, which eventually sort of gives way to patches of ice and frost on the walls. And your footsteps begin to crunch with the sound of ice and frost under your boots. Eventually, the passage opens up into a shallow, freezing cavern with thick brown mold carpeting the walls, floors, ceiling. And there's only a narrow dirt path that cuts across the floor to a dark stone archway at the opposite end.
Isn't this a little too cold for wine?
I mean,
Actually,
some
in any
people.
case, doesn't Barovia not get enough sun to grow grapes? It's a little suspicious.
Not if you have a magical gem.
Maybe. No, it does not get enough sun for grapes. You're right. Absolutely right. Brown mold has kind of filled this cramped corridor beyond the arch, with more recent growths covering up the floor, walls, and ceiling around it. Except at one place down the corridor, you see a small wooden box covered kind of with like old paint, this old painted box that's hanging from a hook on the wall. It's painted a pale frigid blue and has the design of a snowflake carving on its side. There's like a 6-inch bare patch around the box with no spore of mold nearby. So yeah, the mold itself is covering up the passage past the arch.
Did what's his face leave us then?
Davian left you behind. No, yeah, if you would have asked him, first off, he's like super old and walks with a cane, but he says, I'm no warrior. Muriel's the best fighter among us, and if she's not prepared to go, there's nothing I can do to help.
I'm gonna.
So the passage ahead is blocked with this mold,
Yeah, past the arch.
and then there's this like snowflake box thingy that doesn't have mold around it.
Yep,
I'm opening that
Please.
box.
Yeah, open that box.
sure.
One head box.
Inside the box, you find 3 pointed teeth like canines, about 6 inches long each. Big teeth. They're all carved with intricate runic inscriptions.
Let's see, what do I got? Lee's gonna try to make sense of the inscriptions.
Sure.
What should I
Roll a Arcana or nature would both be fine.
Okay. Try some nature. My untrained improvisation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so that's a decent enough roll to realize that these are, you're not sure exactly what, but they're definitely in like the wolf family of teeth. These are really big though. So you're not sure what type of wolf would have this kind of teeth, but they look similar enough to like normal wolf teeth, just like way bigger. And they're cold.
Well, if he warned us that heat was a bad thing, perhaps these can be used to coax the mold away with cold. Silas, what do you make of these?
Sorry, I was reading stuff. What are we looking at?
There's like 3
Out of character.
canines that are 6 inches long, but definitely are producing some sort of cold. And then there's the brown mold that's blocking our paths.
Well, let's see here. I could give it an Arcana look.
Sure. Go for it. Yeah. So these are, you recognize these as enchanted winter wolf teeth. These are almost used like talismans in a way. They can either be used to pierce your own stomach with the tooth and be able to breathe a blast of freezing cold.
Oh yeah.
Such as a winter wolf could do. Or you can pierce your muscles with the tooth and give yourself immunity to cold damage for some time, for a short time.
So they could come in handy, but either way, you got to stab yourself with them.
You only live once, right? Right in the gut.
Right in the gut.
Right to the gut.
You doing it?
Yeah.
YOLO.
I've never cast a cold spell before.
All right. So you now have the ability. You feel as you pierce one of these winter wolf teeth. So now there are 2 of these left. As you pierce yourself with one of the winter wolf teeth, you feel this wrenching cold in your gut, and you feel it beginning to spread from your stomach, almost as if you have acid reflux, like up your esophagus into your throat. It needs to get out
God.
right now.
All right, I'm breathing towards the archway or wherever.
Okay. Why don't you
Don't attack the mold.
go ahead and roll 4d8.
48?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The first thing you do is the thing he told you not to do.
Nice. All right. So almost like it's like really once you poked yourself, this was an uncontrollable process, almost as if you had to vomit and couldn't stop yourself. You spew this freezing breath in a 15-foot cone out from you, and it sprays over the brown mold, which immediately begins to shrink back and shrivel,
Oh
turning
shit!
gray and ashen as it cracks and falls away from the walls, revealing a 15-foot long passage with a stone wall at the end. There are 2 more of these winter wolf teeth that I put in the stash, so you guys can distribute those as you see fit.
Yeah, we're gonna keep those.
I think they either give you immunity to cold for 1 minute, or they allow a one-time like frost breath attack like that.
See, Ro, sometimes you just gotta jump on in, and I'm gonna like take off my hat in like a bowing sensation and just walk forward, and then put it back on. Don't attack the mold.
Are you gonna take another one of those teeth, Corvus?
I think I do. I think I pocket another tooth. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anybody else want a tooth? Just so we don't forget about them.
It's all you, Lee.
Hell yeah.
Grab
Lee,
that
breathe
too.
some
Okay.
ice.
Now, I don't know about this moss. I don't have as much dealing with the nature of it, but I could maybe use some of my crafting knowledge to identify it.
Can I do a nature check
Show
on the
some
mouse?
green.
Sure. Yeah, it's a brown mold. You can try to.
I want to do a crafting one as well.
Make a cold backpack.
All right. So, Ro, you get a good roll there. It is an unassuming fungus that is known to be attracted to heat and leaches heat out of the air. It also seems to grow toward warmth and avoids cold. So it is kind of a natural refrigerant because it is sort of like always trying to absorb the heat. It can kind of be scraped away carefully and slowly with a survival type check. And if fire is ever put close to it, it will actually be kind of strengthened by the fire and make the surroundings even more cold because of it.
I will relay all of that to the group.
And it is weak to cold. Does not like cold.
Okay, hear me out. Let's say we're unsuccessful, and they realize there's a secret passageway to get these individuals. What if I just tossed a little fire in there? Just a little bit. Or even a torch. We throw a torch in there. I mean, I don't have a torch, but if we did.
You want to throw a torch into the mold?
Just to cover up the pathway we got through, so if someone tries to come, that at least they get a warning.
I don't think it's gonna do what you want it to.
I just want to attack the mold.
No, the reaction's gonna be much more than re-blocking the path.
Okay. Well, it just means we won't lose.
Still lose.
I like that plan.
At the end of this small passage that once was covered with brown mold, you do see a small latch in the side of a stone wall. Seems to be some sort of secret door, poorly hidden from this side. From this side of the wall, because this is not the secret side of the wall.
Well, friends, and I would like to roll a stealth check and open the
All right.
latch.
Sure.
If this isn't a 15 or higher, oh fuck, I didn't even cover it up. Well, there we go. Let me just undo it. I'm gonna try that again.
Yeah, spin if you got him. We're probably gonna call it soon.
I want a private blind. Is it private GM?
Secret.
Or is it
Blind
blind?
GM.
Blind GM.
Blind GM,
Okay.
yeah.
So this would have been the one that I spent. So no Thomas. Good. Okay. Hopefully it's better than what I rolled the first time.
Okay. So you slowly and carefully begin opening the latch to the door. You open into a dark wine cellar, which we'll get to in a couple weeks.
Oh my god.
3 weeks?
Oh my
We
god.
got like we got 2 holidays, unless we want to do a. No, I mean we're not going to play on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. It's going to be like 3 weeks, yo.
Ugh, it's the 8th. It's so
I don't think
far.
we should. I don't think we should start the Wizard of Wines
Into the Wizard of
dungeon,
Wines.
mini dungeon, whatever it is.
Dot,
The
dot, dot.
Assault of Wizard of Wines. So what you know so far, just to reiterate, kind of more mechanic terms, there's a storm going on, which will probably cover up the sound of basic combat, but probably isn't going to cover up like big boom spells, which Davian warned you that the druids do have, in case you have a way of like either being sneaky or taking them down fast. So
Take them down fast.
this will be like
You're just gonna burn the winery down.
this will be like
Yes.
your solid snake. This is your Metal Gear moment.
I mean, how loud is that spell? Let's find out.
The Inner Radiant Torrent,
Yeah.
I always pictured it being like the generic like sci-fi laser, like a wow.
Yep, that's what it is. Wow.
Like I don't know, like Terminator laser noises or something. That's what I pictured. And like, yeah, or like Helldivers or something where it's just like a laser shooting across everything and just leaving this big line of like fire behind it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think we will. Wizard of Wines will be. It's not like a huge building, but it'll be like a little mini dungeon kind of scenario. So probably take a week or two doing that, and go from there. But yeah, I think at least probably the next couple of sessions will be pretty much doing Wizard of Wines stuff.
Okay.
Wizards of Wine.
I'm excited for you guys that you met the Mardikovs and have their little family drama stuff happening. And got a little Muriel backstory stuff. So
It's good. It was very good.
Time to beat up some druids.
Be up some druids.